Our realtor was Lauren Rogers, and I met her before Frank did. There was an open house on our street, and I had been meaning to go to it, and all of a sudden I looked at my time and it was just about closing, and I ran down there, and I'm sure she was eager to get home, but what really impressed me is she took the time to answer all of my questions and was just so knowledgeable about everything. And so I kind of made a mental note, hey, we're going to move, so one of these days I'll remember her. And she was every bit as wonderful for us as what I thought she was going to be.
We had sold a home previously many years ago here, and the realtor that we used at the time is still working, but Denise was pretty insistent that we use Lauren, and it really worked out. So as far as I'm concerned, her advice on what we should do prior to the sale and get completed, and more importantly, maybe what we shouldn't do before the sale to prepare our house for the sale. And she saved us a ton of money, and I would estimate we saved the entire realtor's fees on things that we avoided doing that turns out we didn't have to do. We put our house for sale on a Thursday, and on Friday we had 5 contracts, solid contracts. So we sold it in one day. That's a pretty good record, and speaks to more to her and her preparation and all that she did for us than the house itself. The house is nice, but it's not that nice.
The other thing that I really liked about working with Lauren is she was really professional and very efficient. All the tedious paperwork that you had to go through and all the signing, I mean, she just was on it and made the process, actually pleasant, but she never seemed rushed when it came time to ask questions or when she was giving us advice. It was like we were her only client, and I'm thinking that's just really wonderful when people can make you feel like you have her undivided attention. And
she sells as many houses as anybody in this area. We know she wasn't.
Right. We were always amazed, like, wow, how does she do it? She's got so many balls in the air, but she does it with a smile. Great.
She really, I couldn't compliment her more or recommend her more highly. I would tell friends and family and anybody that I met, which we have been doing.
Yeah, we have.
That if they're buying or selling a home here locally, they should call Lauren Rogers, because she has been spectacular to deal with. Her contractor recommendations have all worked out perfectly. Anybody that she recommended was smooth and trouble-free. So her efforts personally and her recommendations made it a really worry-free transaction.
And it was kind of interesting that when we were so excited about how wonderful she was and how much we were enjoying the whole process with her, and so we wanted to kind of tell all of our friends. It seemed, though, that just about everybody I told who had recently moved or knew somebody had already used Lauren and was also singing her praises. So she's got quite a network of fans out there.
She works hard at it.
Yeah.